Sorry, man. I feel so bad, man. Honestly.
I feel so bad, man.
Just give him a clap.
It'll probably be fine. Wow, we're back. So should I do like we never really ever did the podcast properly in terms of like how to introduce it and stuff like that.
No, we usually just we'd sometimes introduce it, but then it would just in the edit we would start talking about stuff that was pointless, so we'd just go straight into.
Yeah, should I try introduce it and then edit it out? Get some advice from Ronnie because I think he's a master at it.
Yeah,
now.
But he takes forever, doesn't he, to reply sometimes?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm quite bad at
days, but I'm bad at replying.
I've had complaints about you replying.
Who from? Arnold?
No, Squid.
Yeah, I quite.
Last time I saw him, he asked if I hear from you, and I told him that you occasionally text me School of Rock lyrics, or like reels on Instagram about some people saying, "Who would you pick if you've got to score a basketball shot to win $1 million?" Other than that, I don't really hear from you.
It's good stuff, though, isn't it?
It is good stuff.
That's my love language, sending reels. Welcome to another episode of This Is Content with Eric and Joe, or is it with Joe and Eric? This is a Febrinho special, so we haven't been on for a little while. We've taken sort of, I don't know, about 13 months off.
Yeah, give or take.
About 13 months, give or take. I'd take those 13 months again, I would, because it's been a lovely little interlude. Our lives have kind of moved on in different directions in that time. Joe's, I know you never like me giving context, but I feel like I should give context for Febrinho.
Yeah, no, this is maybe
because it's just out of the blue episode. So what this is for people, maybe new viewers on the channel, me and Joe did a podcast called This Is Content, which is what you're watching now, but it's a back catalogue.
Yeah,
across
54 episodes.
54 episodes across 2 different YouTube channels.
I think there's a link in your playlist, to the first season.
Okay.
I think we said.
So there's some good clips on there. There's some stuff that was very of its time. And by very of its time, I mean not acceptable 2 years ago.
Not at all. But it's still up there. We're standing by it.
Yeah, there's some stuff. Don't watch it if you're fatter than the average person or smaller than the average person, but you can. So yeah, podcast. It's just, and what it started at for me was just 2 flatmates, just having a bit of banter, having a bit of a laugh on camera, doing something a little bit different, being creative. A lot of young people are out there. They're gambling. They're playing craps on a Friday.
What is craps?
Is that what it's called? What's it called?
I don't know. Yeah, I think
the one that's like that.
Yeah, where you throw the dice.
Yeah. They're going out. They're playing craps on a Friday night and getting into fights afterwards. And we thought we'd do something a little bit different, do something a little bit creative, and just have everyday sort of discussions about our lives.
Yeah.
Once a week, and then it went up to twice a week, and then it went down to once every 3 or 4 weeks, and then it ended. But because it never really got an audience at any point, did it?
No, it didn't.
We had some fans over the years, like that stayed for little periods of time, and hopefully they're tuning into this episode.
Yeah.
Supermarket Ken, Katie Trev, Jamie D'Souza.
Yeah.
They've all Mark Holmes. They've listened to episodes. But why we're back is a special. So Joe, in the month of February, sets a challenge for himself to do something creative every single day and put something out there. That's to get him off the craps table.
Yeah, I would be out there playing craps all night long.
And he hasn't got the funds for it because it's house always wins, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But also in our lives in that time, we used to be flatmates, and now we're mainly fat mates. We both gained weight.
Yeah.
No.
You can come around and see the dog if you want.
I'm just going to go through your life updates. You got a dog, domestic bliss. She's got MS. Basically, just a context for the listener / viewer.
Yeah.
Joe signed up to a celebrity boxing match. That was
like most of the other people who did it weren't like. They're kind of like. They weren't like right. So white collars meant to be like businessmen, right?
They were a few pens short of a whiteboard set.
You're just looking at what you can see in your hand. Yeah, okay.
A few tea bags short of a tea.
They weren't all there.
They weren't all there.
They were fine.
They were let down by a broken education system.
Yeah.
If they got a sustained head injury, it wouldn't affect them that much.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I could trust him to not, like when you're sparring and you're told just go like 10%, some of them were clearly not going 10%. Because they're going to get tangled. That's probably why it's not working.
That's going to be part of it. The hardest challenge in life is mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
Keeping up that mental stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And university challenge. Question 1. Which country has the largest amount of tigers?
Somewhere in Africa.
What I'm thinking is like, is there like weirdly more, what do you call it, like captured tigers or something than in the wild? Like it's not like somewhere in Africa, it's like the US or something. You know what I mean? Or would that just be ridiculous?
You tell me.
Kenya.
Well, unfortunately, you were more along the right lines the first time.
Oh no!
Due to hunting and habitat loss, there are more tigers held in captivity in the USA.
Oh,
than
I
live
wasn't just
wild in the
more
entire
right.
world.
I was
You were
right.
Exactly right.
Oh, damn it! Yeah, I should have said that.
How do the organisers of Wimbledon minimise the impact of pigeons disrupting play or bothering spectators?
They don't let anyone have food that pigeons would like.
No. They have a hawk which patrols for up to an hour before play starts.
Of course, Hawkeye.
Final question. The record for the fastest average speed over a Tour de France was set in 2005 by Lance Armstrong. What was his average speed in miles per hour?
MPH. Do you want that in MPH?
Yeah, an MPH, please.
Sure you don't want it in km/h?
You can, but I'd prefer you to convert it back to MPH.
I'll go with 30 miles per hour. Is that quite slow for a...
It's not far off, 26.
Okay.
So it's a reasonable guess. Do you want to... It also has here the slowest ever overall speed by a Tour de France winner. Do you want to guess what that was?
I suppose now I've got 26 to hang on to.
Who won, but they were the
I'm going to go
slowest
like
ever speed.
17 then.
15.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
reasonable guess.
Bit of a game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of something to this.
So that's shot in the
Annoyed
dark.
about the tiger one because, just my instincts.
You said it. You actually said it.
Yeah.
You said the answer.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Losing. You
Yeah.
watch The Traitors. So I saw this tweet. I mean, this is almost stealing someone else's joke, but it was someone pitching a game show. And it was a game show where it'd be a house of, again, I'm not claiming this content as mine. I just thought it was funny. The show would be 12 people in a house, and 11 of them are gay. one of them's straight.
Yeah.
And it basically sounds like the traitors. You've got to find out who the straight person is.
Yeah.
So basically, he's got to pretend to be gay in that, and then if he's left at the end, he gets all the money. Or if it's only gay people at the end, they get all the money. But the twist is, they actually only put straight people in. And they're all like sucking each other off and stuff to try and convince each other.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what they resorted to? How many days in do you think they'd resort to sucking each other off?
I don't know.
Whoever suspected me.
I don't know if that was offensive.
Sorry, man. I feel so bad, man, honestly.
Was that the right one?
Yeah, it was.
Here's one for you.
Yeah.
Would you rather 10,000 people die?
Yeah.
Or one person dies, but you have to kill them?
For the one, if I get caught killing them, do I want to go to prison on it?
Well, so
Or
what
will it
happens
just be
is
like,
you get arrested.
Yeah.
You do get arrested.
okay.
And you get questioned, and you spend overnight in jail, and you're actually sharing with someone in the jail.
Oh no.
And they're fine. Nothing like happens. And no real physical threat, but they smell.
They smell.
They
What do
smell.
they smell like? It's going to be Big Tony, isn't it?
No.
What's the
Do
person's name?
you know cheese?
Yeah.
Well, they smell really badly of onions.
Okay.
But you know what's annoying? They keep accusing you of stinking.
I'll kill 10,000 then.
Like, it fucking stinks in here.
You passed your driving test?
Passed my driving test, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's quite a big one. I'm actually worried it's going to expire. So you time lapse this bit, can you?
Yeah.
What else did I do? Doing comedy and that's been going all right. Did Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did a special.
Did the special at the Glee Club in Birmingham. You came to that.
Executive produced it. Man.
You executive produced it, but what did that mean exactly in terms of sort of workload on your end?
Sort of executively sort of producing it.
Yeah. Because it wasn't even like, oh, you were hands off, but you were kind of overseeing the whole thing, kind of like.
Yeah, I was just sort of, what I was doing is sort of like producing it in an executive manner.
Yeah. It is one of the most executive produced specials out there.
You wouldn't watch it and go, that's not been executive produced.
Yeah.
You'd know it had been.
Yeah.
It's got a
So that's out. My brother Rob came and heckled me during that. Or just sort of talked, and it was annoying. I had to kick him out. So that was a bit of fun. Although people seem to find it entertaining when they watch it.
Yeah, I think it was funny.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad, but yeah, I was nervous for that. That came out. That's on. Presumably, are we posting this on my channel? Or just go on my page and it's like the pinned video on my thing.
We'll figure out. It's doing well, and it's got like 10,000 views.
It's got 16,000 now. That's
nice.
all right, isn't it? And quite a lot of positive comments on it. There's one negative that just says, "I personally didn't enjoy this set."
I think I saw it.
Which is pretty funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I can't really argue with that.
It's quite polite as well.
Yeah, it's not like, you're the worst thing ever and stuff.
Need to comment it, but
yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like, it's weird because people who are that sane wouldn't comment on it.
Yeah.
It's normally either, this is really good, or this was bad, you're terrible, you're a piece of shit.
Hate it for no reason.
Yeah, but just
it wasn't for them.
Just, this wasn't for me, mate, personally.
Maybe we just saw the positive comments and were like, well, I've got to balance this out a bit.
Yeah, true. I've had some private negative reactions, but I don't want to go into that too deeply. But there are people out there that think it's dog shit and would like to see me murdered for what I've produced. So
I don't think that was entirely because of a special, though, was it?
No.
That was a few other things.
Yeah.
Your practices around dinner time.
Yeah. Have I ever got you to buy me a meal?
You won an award?
Won the Channel 4 Sean Locke Award.
Yeah.
If you like Sean Locke, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm
good
at him as well. But
he's probably got loads of stuff.
I've done some writing actually on some TV shows, which is good.
Yeah,
although it's quite hard.
Channel 4, don't you?
Yeah, I did a couple of days writing on 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 Catsters Countdown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was quite hard. Just in a room, and then I did the last leg. That was good.
Nice.
Yeah, might have done some last night that you'll see in the summer if it doesn't get cut. So just to cut around that, I'm hungover because of something you might see in the summer. Yeah, so that's good. Done that. Probably got to do another Edinburgh. Well, I haven't got to, but I'm going to do another Edinburgh show. Just keep
plugging away at it.
Plugging away at it. Got to write a sitcom. I haven't really done anything on that.
You got to write a sitcom,
or like a like a pilot.
Yeah, that might be good though.
That'd be good. Yeah, probably.
I guess it'll be something
different
to try.
Yeah, like one of the ideas I might do about my brother Rob being a drug dealer and my mum driving around and that.
Yeah,
a little bit like car share, but like Barbara and Ice in my head would be my mum. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, might be quite fun.
That could be good.
I just don't know in that how to make Rob, because in real life he's a few cucumbers short of the full cutlery set, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
And it's like,
say no more.
Is it funny for him to be as like? Do you know what I mean? I feel like it might be funny if it's someone like me, but then why am I a drug dealer?
Yeah,
not like me, just like that way. Someone that talks,
but you got to kind of make
idiot.
him slightly more redeeming than.
That's it. He's not very redeeming, is what I'm trying to say.
But yeah, it can't be you as like Because you as you are now as a drug dealer, you just won't believe it.
Well,
would
yeah,
you?
it's got to be believable, isn't it? But what? Oh yeah, that's the thing that happened. So obviously my brother heckled me in this special. At Christmas, he was just totally unremorseful or anything.
Was it awkward?
It was awkward.
Last time I saw you, you hadn't.
Yeah,
seen
it was
yet.
my mum's. It wasn't Christmas Day. My mum's birthday's the 27th, and that's when most of my family comes to my mum's house and stuff. And he was there, and it's awkward because there's loads of us. He only lives in a small house, so there's like 15 of us in this little. Cause I've got loads, on one of 8, and I've got loads of nephews and nieces and that in this living room. And I was literally sat on the floor because there's nowhere to sit, so I'm sat cross-legged, quite quiet and that. And my brother George comes in and he starts having a go at Rob for, heckling in my special. He's like, "Why'd you do that, you fucking idiot?" Kind of thing.
That's nice of him.
Yeah, it was good. It is good that he did that. But then Rob was like, "Hey, what are you on about, heckling him?"
Yeah. Who's playing Rob in the sitcom?
Yeah, he was unremorseful. But and then he went, "What are you on about? I made his career doing that." Thinking, what?
Yeah, so I guess, do you want to take this opportunity to say thank you to him?
Thanks for making my career, man.
Did you release it? So it was released before Christmas.
It was released on like the 22nd of
Yeah,
December.
so he had. I mean,
I don't know if he had
probably
watched it.
hadn't seen it.
Yeah, but he knows it's out. I don't get why he thinks. It was almost like, and then he said like, "Oh, he should be able to deal with, hecklers and that." But that's not the point. It doesn't mean you have to heckle.
Yeah, and also
And
it wasn't really heckling, was it?
It was just talking.
Like,
it was if it was like your shit, whatever. There was nothing to respond to. It's just
mumbling to
like,
his friend,
yeah,
but
it's just
over the lines.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. But also, it's like you're supposed to be supportive. I don't know.
Yeah,
But it actually was quite sad because I just felt so awkward. Again, in reflection, maybe I should have just like brushed it off. But I just went upstairs for the rest of like my mum's party and just then like missed our part. Yeah, I was just like, I don't want to be around him.
Yeah,
And, he's just frustrating.
yeah.
It's annoying because he's saying that, oh, he should be able to handle hecklers and that. But
Yeah.
I can't come back at him. What am I trying to say? It's like, I can't just go, well, you've lost 6 kids, you dickhead. Do you know what I mean? I can't banter back at him because it's so unfair. Like, he has 6 kids that are not in his custody currently. That are in foster homes. And he can't be giving this banter, or you can't handle a bit of heckling at a comedy night. Oh. You're supposed to be able to handle that. You're supposed to be able to retain the children that you've, fathered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good point, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
He's loving this
it
bit.
would have been awkward saying that
In the middle of a
That's
family
like
party.
Christmas / your mum's
Well, you
birthday
should have.
party. Where are your kids, Rob? Why are they not invited? Because they're not allowed to be here with you without court watching over you.
Should be more little feet around this living room.
Yeah, I shouldn't even be able to sit on this fucking floor.
Yeah. When's the court case? I don't know when the court case
He's
is.
not getting him back. Is
No,
he?
he's not getting him back. His nickname used to be Pud. I told you that.
Yeah.
On account of him liking pudding.
Yeah, he did look like he liked to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's my
good,
comeback.
though. That's
Yeah.
good. So we both had different.
Yeah. The
different
person who didn't like
years.
my special actually had a few suggestions of what I could have said back to him and stuff. So none of it legal.
No.
I don't know what else I've done in my life. Still got a couple of kids.
Because you used to
Yeah.
do like supply teaching.
Yeah.
I think you stopped that ages ago.
Yeah, I would have. I only stopped that because of the allegations and that. Which were they were genuinely
Yeah,
unfounded.
no, they were. I kind of forgot about them.
You can't. Just some context, right? No, basically did we ever discuss that on a podcast? It might have been when we
I
were doing
think
it.
we did, but you were kind of skirted around it over time because
Maybe I was thinking of doing it again, like not doing teaching again.
yeah, I think it might have been
I just probably never on
because
there.
it was to do with this. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
there's
Like,
so
they
much
found the
online.
podcast.
Basically, they found like clips of me and Joe talking about like ass and titties and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And and I was supply teaching, and the parents complained.
and I think at that time, like, well, it definitely was like that was your main source of income.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think that's probably why we didn't talk about it too much.
Yeah.
because we were like,
and then
you,
basically,
you still needed a job.
yeah, and they were like, "Well, you've got to make all this the agencies I worked for, because it's like supply, they were like, you've got to make all your social media private, but it's like not really viable as a comedian. AOB?
AOB?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Any other business?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Just it's good to catch up.
Yeah. What else? What?
Appreciate you coming here for Febrinho Post. Appreciate you letting me come here.
Yeah, we could do some more at some point.
We probably could. It's just
We just never
it's
get
hard to
around
find
it.
time, innit? Because
Yeah. Let's see how this goes
Like-
down. Actually, should we let the fans decide?
yeah.
But then will we be really hurt if no one wants more?
No, I don't think so. That's what we're expecting, aren't we? No,
Right.
I'm not expecting people to say I don't want any more, but I'm expecting no comment.
Okay, yeah, exactly. If you want us, if you'd be
It would hurt me if everyone commented no.
if you'd be interested in us doing more of these episodes, because maybe we could do it like once a month or something,
Yeah, I think it would
It's
have to
finding
be
the time.
something like that. It's just it's hard to
or
find
just more
comedians.
specials. If you found the kind of banter, the chemistry we've got, good. Then comment below saying I'd like to see a little bit more of this, and also, I've got stuff I'm doing. I've got my gigs and that, but the more of this we do, it keeps Joe off the craps table.
Yeah, exactly.
So
If you see me right on a Friday night and I'm giving a miss with the dice, come up to me and just put a hand on my shoulder and go, "It's not you.
it's not you,
It's not
but
you."
also know that it's your fault.
yeah.
Palmer, if you're out there, get in touch.
Honestly, like I know we're saying about I won't care what the comments said. If Palmer said he wanted to come on this content, I would put out like a 4-hour episode.
I was genuinely just gonna say that, but I did not expect you to be positive about that.
No, I think
'Cause I think
wouldn't
it
wanna
would be really
have-
funny to do a very extended episode with Palmer. I know
wouldn't
maybe
wanna
no
have-
one would watch it, but
have them repeatedly. Like I wouldn't want to.
No.
Repeated
like a
contact
big
with them, really.
like Joe Rogan style.
Yeah.
Not that's it, but it just would go on for ages because of what he's like.
I think we could talk to him for about genuinely like 3-4 hours, and that would just be about like the last 2 months.
Yeah, and it wouldn't really be about us. It would probably only be about him.
Yeah, we wouldn't be saying
Because he'd have there'd be a new conspiracy. He'd be like, aliens confirmed now. He's always telling me that aliens are confirmed.
Where have they confirmed? Where's he getting?
Oh,
this?
he's always like, they actually have got the aliens now and stuff like that, or like they've admitted it and stuff like that. I think that was one of the recent. I don't text him. We text him like a couple of times a year.
I think one of his most recent texts here was just that aliens are confirmed.
I was also thinking about doing a sitcom about the Palmer years.
Walking around in his gas mask in Audi.
I forgot about that era.
Having the Palmer era.
He wore a
could be
gas mask during COVID.
like a proper like World War II gas mask.
Yeah, I was genuinely sort of, because through this sitcom thing with Channel 4, you have to like do it with a production company, and that was one of the ideas I was talking about. And I was trying to find the first message he sent to me on Spare Room, but I don't know if I had different logins, so I couldn't find it. Because there was one where he said about like full disclosure, I'm gay and stuff like that.
I remember you telling me
Yeah, and I
about
don't know if
that.
I wonder if I've got even a screenshot I sent to you. I want to find the original message, because that's another thing that sounds like made up. No one would ever say that.
Yeah.
But he was like, just to let you know, I am gay. That would affect my decision or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but like
Yeah.
the fact that we live there,
Yeah.
like just that happened.
Yeah. We did need to move on and stuff, but I don't regret it in hindsight. I think it was an interesting experience.
No,
that-
it was character building. Wasn't
yeah.
it?
And just it's just funny I had to look back.
Yeah,
on it.
it's nice to have the stories of like
Yeah.
what that house was like.
Yeah.
I mean, it was mental, and it did get
The stuff like
we
me-
had to move on.
Me getting back from the Edinburgh Fringe one year, and there was just a bathtub on my bed.
Yeah,
And there'd just be like an oven in the
I think
hallway
those
and
sort
stuff.
of stuff you look back on and they are funny, but like when you think about the day to day of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
having to walk sideways into my bedroom because
Yeah.
I couldn't walk normally because of clutter,
For me, I think
and like the ladybug infestation in my room when I first moved there.
it might be my memory playing tricks on me, but I don't think it really bothered me until the pandemic. I think maybe
No,
it's
it
because
was
I was
that,
out
yeah.
more or something. But like the chaos of it all.
It definitely got worse then, and that's because there were so many people in the house.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I suppose when we first moved in, there was 2 living rooms and stuff, and there was
we
more
definitely
space
had,
and
like our own space.
yeah. But yeah, crazy times. Anyway, we'll see you next time.
Yeah. See you next time.
If there is a next time.
Yeah, comment down below.
Well, there probably will at least be a next time. We'll
Yeah,
probably do another
There'll be
special
another
at some point.
special, even if it's next February.
Yeah. All right. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.